right before game time. So bear with us. Coffeyville. Okay, Coffeyville first and 10. First and goal on the Highland 7-yard line. Red Ravens have had the football with the opening series here and marched right down the field. Ball up the middle. That'll be Barksdale with the football. Fumble on the ground. They're going to rule it down on contact.
Ball carried by number 20, Antoine Barksdale.
Antoine Barksdale, the ball carrier.
Tackled by host Scotty.
Freshman running back out of Topeka, Kansas. 77 carries for 349 yards this year.
Brings up second and goal.
He's got 5 touchdowns on the ground this year. Red Ravens now second down and goal. Barksdale in the backfield behind the quarterback Coleman Key. Sophomore out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Man in motion. They give it off to Barksdale up the middle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Red Ravens take the lead with 11:58 to go here in the first quarter. As they've got on the board now 6-0. Coffeyville came into the contest with a 2-3 conference record, 6-3 overall, and 5th place in the conference standing. Highland 3-3 in conference play, 6-3 on the year, and in 3rd place in the conference. Cooper Lee will attempt the extra point. He's 36 out of 41 this year. Tap is up, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 11:58 to go, first quarter, it's the Red Ravens 7, the Highland Scotties 6. This is the 37th meeting between these two programs, dating back to 1968. Coffeyville leads the series 32-4. Highland has won 2 of the last 3 contests, defeating Red Ravens here at Chesterfield a year ago, 41-34. Red Ravens under 5th-year head coach Aaron Flores, 31-18 is his record. Red Ravens defeated Dodge City last Saturday, 31-26. Red Ravens held the Conquistadors to just 85 yards total rushing. They've got a 3-game winning streak. And for some reason, the microphone seems to be rather quiet. I'm not sure we can change the volume for you or not. John might have to work on that for me. So Cooper Lee will kick it off. Deep of the Scotties is Jamison. Ball taken by the up back at the 20-yard line. Turns around, kicks down, and brought down is number 13. Fourth guy Jeremiah Hill on a return. Scotty football 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line, looks like. Make that 28-yard line.
Scotty take over 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line.
Red Ravens scored on their first series.
Everyone up there.
8-play drive for 68 yards. Took them 3 minutes and 2 seconds off the clock. Ball given to Marquez Terry. Terry, the leading rusher in the Jayhawk Conference this year, brought down after a 2-yard gain at the 30-yard line.
Making the stop, number 31, Jacob Rodman.
Get on the stop, number 31 is Jacob Rodman, freshman linebacker out of Wichita. 74 tackles on the year. He's averaging 8.2 a contest. Khalil Render in at quarterback. With Terry in the backfield. Jamison and Damari Kitt to the near side. Back to pass as Render throws down the sideline. Pass is complete. And that is Damari Kitt coming up with the reception. 1st and 10, Scotty in Red Raven territory at the Coffeyville 46-yard line.
He needs to tie his shoes.
24-yard pass.
So 1st and 10, Highland on the Red Raven, the 46. With 11:07 to go here in the first quarter. Red Ravens up 7-0. We've got timeout on the field as Damari Kitt reties his shoe. Guys with two receivers to the near side, Kit and Jamison. Tied in as the right-hand side is number 89, Balin Brumfield. Fullback number 45, Jamal Wooten. They give it off to Terry. He'll take it to the right-hand side. Trying to get around the corner, he does. First and 10, Highland. Terry lowers his shoulder, runs into a Red Raven, but not until a gain of about 14 yards.
That's good for the Scotties.
Darian Jackson, the number one tackler on the team for the Red Ravens, D-back out of Wichita, Kansas. 78 tackles on the year. First and 10 for the Scotties. After the run by Marquez Terry. Terry with the football now. Takes it to the right-hand side. Trying to look for the seal block. Gets a gain of about 8 on the play.
Making the stop for the Red Ravens, number 21.
Make that 9.
Yes.
Terry, the JL Conference, is the leading rusher coming into this afternoon with 1,060 yards. First 1,000-yard runner for Highland since 19. Terry, second down and 2. Raquan Dickens in the backfield behind Terry now. Quick pass out into the right-hand side is incomplete, landed at the feet of number 18. Excuse me. Pass intended for number 89 and Balin Brumfield, freshman out of Clay Center, Kansas. Brumfield with 6 catches on the year, averaging 10.5 per grab. Incomplete pass will bring up third down. We'll call it 2. Ball on the Red Raven, 18-yard line. Coffeyville scored on their initial death. Highland trying to match them. Corner blitz. Taking the ball will be Jamison from the Wildcat. Ronnie Jamison picks up the first and 10, gets down to the 10-yard line before he's brought down.
That's good for the Scotties.
So the Scotties on the Red Raven 10 with 10:04 to go here in the first quarter.
10.5.
Terry comes back in the backfield for the Scotties. Dickens comes out. He'll be the left-hand side of Cleo Render. Single receivers, left and right. Back to passes, Render looking, now steps up in the pocket, stumbles, falls near the line of scrimmage. He may not, in fact, he did not pick up any yards. Sack. Render's ran the ball 42 times this year for 146 yards, averaging 3.5 a carry. So second and goal for Highland on the Coffeyville 10. Terry now directly behind, Terry directly behind Render in the backfield. Give it off to Terry. He'll work to the left-hand side. And he is met by number 31 of the here. Jacob Rodman. Gain of maybe 2 on the carry. It'll be down to the Coffeyville 8. So third down and goal, Coffeyville 8-yard line. With 8:53 and rolling here in the first quarter. Coffeyville leading Highland 7-8. Russ Carr bringing our play-by-play this afternoon. Twin receivers to the near side. Tight end to the right. Render looking left. Now we'll roll, throws it into the end zone, double coverage toward Jamari Kitt. Ball knocked away by Coffeyville. Defensively there was Tyrese Parker, 190-pound sophomore out of Topeka, Kansas on the play. Coffeyville comes into the contest 9th in the nation. Scotty ranked 18th in the latest poll. Now Highland will go for it here on 4th and goal on the Red Raven 8. 3 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 receiver to the bottom. Highland has basically given up the kick again this year. Fade pass into the corner. Pass is complete for the touchdown. Damari Kitt with the reception. Picks up his 6th touchdown grab of the year. That is Render's 12th TD of the season. And Highland will go for the 2-point conversion here to take the lead. Khalil Render now need just one touchdown pass to tie the career touchdown passing mark here at Highland, set by Jeff Abbott back in 2000 and 2001. They give it on a fake handoff. Render will roll to his right. Looking. Pass is incomplete. Into number 18 with Quan Dickens. So we put 8:23 on the clock. Red Ravens lead the Scotties by 1, 7-6 here from Getting the field.
That sounds good this year. That sounds good this year.
Coffeyville comes in this afternoon, number 2 in the conference in total yardage per contest, 370 per game. They're number 1 in passing at 249 per contest. They're 7th in their conference in rushing at 120. Scotties come in defensively, 267 yards per contest. They're number 4 in the conference in pass defense with 154 yards per game. Number 3 against the rush with 113. Red Ravens moved it right down the field, though, in their opening series. Scotty's drive of 10 plays, 72 yards, 3:30 went off the clock because they put 6 points on the contest. End over end kick, taken at the 19-yard line. Returning it is Jackson, and he is brought down on the play at the Red Raven 30-yard line. Sailor Caraway on the stop for the Scotties. Red Raven football, 1st and 10 on their own 30. With 1 point lead here in the first quarter. So Coleman Key, the quarterback, 240-pound sophomore out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, completing 51% of his passes this year. Looks to the left, throws out to the top, ball knocked away. Defending on a play was number 3, Dominique Williams. Williams with 3 INTs on the year for the Scotties. Passes intended for number 16, Carol Williams. Excuse me, passes intended for number 2, Terry Wright. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down for Coffeyville. From their own 30-yard line, 2 receivers top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Fake handoff, pass out into the flat to the tight end. Pass is complete, number 81, Marcio Chio, a sophomore out of Olathe, Kansas, his 12th reception of the year. He's averaging 7.5 yards a grab, 3 touchdowns for the young man out of Olathe. Pick up about 4 yards on the play. Second there, make that 3rd down and 6. Ball on the Red Raven, 34-yard line. Key blitz from Highland. Quick pass over the middle, knocked away, almost intercepted. Passes intended for number 2, Terry Wright. Defending on the play for the Scotties, number 24.
Brings up 4th down for the Red Ravens.
Kyle Pottinger, apparently. I've not had a number change. But I understood Pottinger was not playing.
Back in confirmation for the Red Ravens, number 96, Cooper Lee, back deep to receive, number 9, Ronnie Jameson.
Is over end kick down the right side of the field. Jameson picks it up and knocked out of bounds immediately by number 30. And number 30 for the Red Ravens is Marcel Holmes, freshman out of Kansas City, Kansas on the time. Well, Highland have their 2nd series of the contest, starting from their own 25-yard line. Render in the backfield along with Marquez Terry. Excuse me, that's Dickens with the bat football. Dickens up the middle, met by number 4, Marquise Hendrick, sophomore linebacker out of Ocala, Florida. 77 tackles, 8.5 per contest.
Gain of 4 on the play
Gain
break.
of 4 on the carry by
Scotties.
number 17, Raquan Dickens. Dickens averaging 7.5 yards a carry. Make that 7.7 per carry. Now taking the left-hand side behind the right tackle. He'll make it to the 30-yard line, maybe the 31
Ball carry once again by Dickens.
before he stopped on the play.
Keith Hendrick.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. So a manageable 3rd down for the Scottish here. 3rd down and 4 from their own 31-yard line. Dickens' longest run of the year is 75 yards. He scored 3 times. Fake of the handoff, screen pass to Dickens. Left-hand side, down the sideline, finally pushed out of bounds, but not until a 1st and 10 for the Scotties.
Pass completes to number 17, Raquan Dickens.
Knocking him out of bounds
Good for the
was
Scotties.
number 27, Tyrese Parker for Coffeyville, a sophomore at Topeka. 1st and 10 for the Scotties, ball on their own 44-yard line. With 6:33 to go in the first quarter, Coffeyville leading Highland 7-6. They give it to Marquez Terry, who's now back in line. Spin move. Across midfield, the flag will come in. That'll be a holding penalty against the Scotties. As the Red Raven down on the field, holding onto his left shoulder. They're going to say maybe it's against Coffeyville. Injured player for the Red Ravens appears to be number 41, I believe it is. We'll have to double check his number. It is a penalty against the Red Ravens.
That's 15 yards.
And it is a big penalty. Coffeyville came into the contest in last place in the region, in the conference in penalties. They've committed 88 penalties for 705 yards, averaging just under 10 flags per contest, the most in the Jayhawk Conference. Coffeyville has struggled with that over the last couple of years with penalties. Big penalty will move the football down into Red Raven territory at the Coffeyville 34. And the injured player for the Red Ravens, number 42, Joe Davies, a 6'4", 270-pound defensive lineman, a sophomore at Carrollton, Texas. He'll leave the field under his own motion.
At the end of the 3rd quarter.
The screen marks for Damari Kitt to the bottom. Tight end comes over to left-hand side. That's Brunfield. Trap play up the middle. Terry spin move. He's met by 3 Red Ravens just beneath the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up a yard at best. They're going to give him a yard on the carry. Marquez again coming into the contest, averaging 7.7 yards, 5.2 yards per carry. 1,060 yards on the season. He needs 1 rushing touchdown to set the school record. Long pass down the left-hand side, pass for Kitt, and it is complete. Nice catch by number 8, Damari Kitt. Picking up his 7th touchdown reception of the year. And with that toss, Khalil Render tied the school record set by Jeff Abbott of 31 touchdown career passes from 2002 and 2001. Ronnie Jamison in the Wildcat for the 2-point conversion. Jamison around the right end, picked it up. 2-point conversion is good. With 5:24 to go in the first quarter. The Highland Scotties 14, the Red Ravens of Coffeyville 7. We'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Scotties Sports Network. Highland goes 75 yards in 6 plays, 2
Either one.
minutes and
They don't
22
have small
seconds
pig medium.
on the drive.
Yeah. What's that?
Kick taken on the far side of the field, and he's going to lose yardage as coming up with the tackle for Highland, number 32.
Stephen Delane.
Is Stephen Delane, a freshman out of Brookville, Texas, picking his 30th tackle of the year. The Red Ravens will start this drive on their own 23-yard line. Key to quarterback. In the backfield, 19 touchdowns on the year, 11 INTs for the young man out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Quick snap pass over the left-hand side into the dirt. As it was intended for number 3, Malik Stanley.
Brings up second and 10.
Stanley leads the conference in reception with 53. So the incomplete pass, second down and 10 for Coffeyville. Pass across the left-hand side, incomplete, off the fingertips of number 16, Carol Williams, sophomore out of Wichita. And the Red Ravens going to have a 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 with the football on their own 23-yard line. Wind blowing strictly toward the Coffeyville sideline this afternoon. Should not be a factor in the football game. Temperature this afternoon of 70 or 63 degrees. Boss out to the left-hand side, or right-hand side. Pass complete. He's going to step out of bounds. And making the reception, number 26 was Isaiah McIntyre, freshman wide receiver out of Tampa, Florida. Picked up his 27th reception of the year. But that'll be well short of the 1st and 10. Coffeyville will have to punt the football away. Cooper Lee will come in to punt. He's averaging 38.7 yards a kick in 69 tries this year. His average is 87 yards. He's put 18 inside the 20. No fair catches, 10 touchbacks. And he's not had one block yet this year. Ronnie Jameson deep for the Scotties. Has returned 6 punts on the year for an average of 13.2. Spiral kick. Jameson retreats back inside his 20, lets the ball go, and it's going to bound into the end zone for the touchback. The Scotties will have the football 1st and 10. So 4:31 first quarter. Highland 14, Coffeyville 7.
Fans, don't forget to purchase your military appreciation T-shirt from the Student Life Department. If you are a veteran or current service member, you will receive a free T-shirt. This is located on the west side of the Stadium Center.
Scotty's now with 132 yards total offense, 78 yards through the air, 54 yards on the ground. Marquez Terry with 6 carries for 40 yards, averaging 6.7 a carry. Puts his head down, plows near the 24-yard line for a gain of 5, or make it 4, second down and 6.
Stop with 94, Zach Burks.
Again, Keely Render now with a tie for the school record in career touchdown passes. With Jeff Abbott, he's now got 31 on his career. The next touchdown pass will be the school record. Jameson running behind behind Terry, left-hand side, pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 3. So Jameson running the football.
And a foil play breaks up 32 for the Scouts.
And this is the new wrinkle, as Jameson has not carried the football coming into this afternoon. And Jameson will go back to the Wildcats. Scotty, the number 2 team in the conference in rushing this year. Annapolis football. Jameson will now run to the left-hand side on the outside trap. Get the 1st and 10 near the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. as he dropped the shoulder and ran behind big number 71, Casey Fye, 6'4", 290-pound freshman out of Wamego, Kansas. They'll pick up that 1st and 10.
First and 10, Scotty's on their own 34-yard line.
So 1st and 10, Scotty's on their own 34-yard line. 3 minutes, 24 seconds and rolling here in the first quarter. Highland leading the Red Ravens 14-7. Damari Kitt, along with Jamison to the near side. Khalil Render back into the lineup. Render will chase out of his pocket, can be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a sack.
Ball carried by number 1, Khalil Render making the stop.
Coming in there for the defense, number 31 for the Red Ravens, Jacob Rodman. Rodman with 5.5 tackles for a loss of 1 sack, getting 2 now in the year. As Highland loses 5 on the play. 2nd down and 15 from the Scotty 29. 2:38 and rolling. Twin receivers now to the right. We've got a whistle on the field. And we believe Coffeyville wants to talk things over. Time out on the field, charge the Red Ravens. 2:30 to go, first quarter. Highland 14, Coffeyville 7. I'll be back in just a bit. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Welcome back to Kessinger Field in Highland, Kansas. Lady Scotty basketball leads Redlands, Oklahoma 70-55 with 5:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Lady Scotty volleyball team lost their first set to Fort Scott in the District M tournament, held down in Coffeyville 20-25. Swing pass out to the right-hand side to Terry. Terry tries to get around one defender, will push back near the line of scrimmage before he's knocked out of the play.
Runner pass to place number 2, Marquez Terry. Making stop number 31, Jake Rodman.
So a gain of 5 brings up 3rd down and 10 for the Scotties. Ball placed on Highland 34. Scotty men's basketball team will play at 4 o'clock tonight against Washburn JV out in Grave End at the Barton Cougar Classic. Back here at Kessinger Field, twin receivers left and right for Highland. Terry in the backfield along with Render. 2-minute mark to go, first quarter. Coffeyville with the blitz. Looking down the field across the middle. Pass is complete to Balin Brumfeld. Brumfeld near the 1st and 10 will be about 8 inches short. And we'll have to see whether Highland wants to push it there. They're going to give Highland a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Scotty's nice pass. Completion to Brumfeld, a tight end out of Clay Center, Kansas. That is his 7th reception on the year. He's averaging 10.5 a contest. So Scotty football 1st and 10 on their own 44. Shift to the right. Here's Michael Bliss and Jamal Wooden. Terry slips on the turf, falls down near the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. They'll give him a gain of 1.
Marquez Terry brings up 2nd and 9 for the Scotties.
Khalil Render now 6 out of 8 passes for 93 yards and 2 touchdowns. Marquez Terry, 7 carries for 44 yards. He's averaging 6.3 a carry. Render back to pass. Looking down the field, out pattern towards Jamison is short. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 9.
Ronnie Jameson, defender play number 35, Darian State.
Other games around the conference this afternoon, number 13 Butler is at Independence.
39 for the Scotties.
Iowa Central is at number 1 Garden City tonight at 7 o'clock at Garden. Hutchinson is at Fort Scott. Ellsworth, Iowa is at Iowa Western. And Dodge City has a bye. So third down and 9 for the Scotties. Ball on their own 45-yard line, but under a minute, 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Render, fake handoff to Dickens, and he'll slip and fall on the turf. Well behind the line of scrimmage. And that big loss will make up a fourth down, and we're going to call it 14. Ball back on the Highland 40.
Lost power play brings up.
Trenton York will come in to punt.
Punt formation for the Scotties, number 86, Trent York.
York averaging 32.1 yards a kick, as long as it's been 44 of the year. Deep for the Red Ravens is Darian Jackson. The correction, that is number 3. Fair catch called for by Malik Stanley, who's averaging 9 or just under 3 yards a carry on a return. The Red Ravens will have the football first and 10. Ball on their own 29-yard line. With 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Red Ravens with 60 total yards in offense, 53 passing, and just 7 yards on the ground. They came in as the number 1 passing offense in the Jayhawk Conference. So Coleman Key in at quarterback. Twin receiver to the left, or to the right. Giving up the middle to number 6.
Ball carried by number 5,
Number 5, Marcellus Ware. 5'10", 160-pound sophomore running back out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Came into the contest averaging 5.3 a carry, 102 carries for 540 yards. And that'll be the end of the quarter. We put 15 in the book. Highland 14, Coffeyville 7. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a second. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. If you're feeling a beautiful fall afternoon, 62 degrees, wind out of the south-southwest at 9 miles an hour, gusting to 13, the wind blowing toward the Red Ravens sideline this afternoon. High with 152 total yards in offense, Coffeyville with just 60. Highland with 59 yards on the ground, 93 through the air. Red Raven with 7 yards on the ground, 53 yards through the air. So Coffeyville football to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 29-yard line. Twin receivers left and right. That's key back to pass. Throws down the right-hand side. Wide open receiver just beyond the fingertips of number 2, Terry Wright. Wide receiver out of Memphis, Tennessee. Wright again, the number 1 receiver in the conference in yardage with 701 coming into this afternoon. He's averaging 18 yards a grab. He's got 8 touchdowns on the season. But that one went for naught. Second, they make that third down and 10. Man in motion. Looking for a crossing route. Passed him over the head of Malik Stanley. 3 Scots in. Pass That will force Coffeyville to punt the football.
It was Harvey. You remember? The invisible rabbit.
Confirmation. Number 96, Cooper Lee.
Cooper Lee
Receive for the Scouties. Number 9,
has
Ronnie
punted the
James.
ball 2 times in the contest for an average of 55.5. His longest in the contest was 69 yards. Ronnie Jamison back to receive the punt. And the kick is away, end over end kick. Will bounce, take a good Coffeyville roll. That'll go down inside the 20, down near the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10 from their own 13 will be the football for the Scouties here with 14:40 to go in the half. I want to thank the Coffeyville live stat crew for providing the live stat this afternoon for this contest. So Highland football 1st and 10 on their own 13-yard line. Ball given off of Terry. He'll take it to the right-hand side, gets back near the line of scrimmage. Might picked up a yard on the play. Out near the 14-yard line.
Is over, but they are selling chili for $1 in the barber room at this time. Thank you.
Terry in quarterback. Terry behind him in the backfield. Turns, gives off to Marquez. A quick whistle, will come in and stop the play. And the penalty is going to be delay of game against the Scotties. Excuse me, a delay of game against Coffeyville. So the Red Ravens must have reached up and touched the football before the snap. A gain of 5 on the play. I'm not sure. That's rather an unusual penalty for a defense. But Highland now with a 2nd down and 5. Terry, right-hand side, caught at the line of scrimmage. Out near the 19-yard
Ball
line.
carried by number 2, Marquez Terry making the stop, number 90.
That's going to bring up a gain of about 1. 3rd down, we'll call it 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Scouts.
So Ronnie Jamison to the Craig Damari Kit to the left, Jamison to the right. Render gets the football, gives it off to the running back Terry. Terry lowers his head. He'll get out over the 20 to the 21, be well short of the 1st and 10. Now we'll have to punt the football away on 4th and 2.
Brings up 4th and 1 for Highland.
Well, 4th down and 1. Trenton York first punt was 31 yards.
Number 3.
Return. York averaging 32 yards a kick. Spiral kick. Fair catch called for and taken by number 3, Malik Stanley. Red Ravens with good field position after the short punt. 1st and 10 Coffeyville, ball on their own.
From their own 47-yard line.
46-yard line. We got 46-yard line. Coffeyville scored on their first series. They came down the field in 8 plays for 68 yards. Highland put 2 touchdowns on the board, two completions from Khalil Render to Damari Kit in the contest, take the 14-7 lead. Coffeyville with the football. Quick smash throw inside. Pass complete to Malik Stanley.
Complete to number 3, Malik Stanley.
Tackle maybe number 21 for the Scotties, Isaiah Gray. Gray came into the contest for freshman out of Warner Robins, Georgia, with 43 tackles. First and 10 Red Ravens on the Highland 40. Coffeyville again, the number 2 passing team in the conference. Make it the number 1 passing team in the conference. Guys, they're putting up 250 yards per game through the air. Back to pass, quarterback down the right-hand side. Again, the receiver got behind the defender. That was Terry Wright on the fly pattern. Got behind number 5, Sam Jala. Jala, sophomore out of Orlando, Florida. Well, Coffeyville has missed on the fly pattern twice today when the receiver was behind the Scotty defender. Second down, 10 for the Coffeyville Red Ravens on the Highland 40. 11:56 to go in the first half. Twin receivers to the far side. 2 receivers to the near side. Ball thrown out into the flat is incomplete. Intended for number 2, Terry Wright.
Pass intended for number 2, Terry Wright.
The Red Ravens with opportunities here could not make a connection to the air. Coleman Key came into the contest 156 out of 307 attempts for just under 2,000 yards, 1957 to be exact. Pass, wide open receiver, again through the fingertips of Terry Wright. And that's the second time in this drive he got behind number 5, Sam Jala. Red Ravens with the top 2 receivers in the conference. Yeah, Wright and Stanley. So Cooper Lee will punt it away. Jamison stands inside his 10 at the Highland 7. Kick is away. Nice spiral. Got it to turn over, but it's going to be inside at the Highland 1. Nice play by the Red Ravens as they down the football at the Scotty 1-yard line.
Kick is down the 1-yard line. Over first and 10.
So Highland pushed back into the field at their own 1. What wind there is behind them is to their back at best. And that is the 18th time that Cooper Lee has put the football inside the 20 this year. Football first and 10 from their own 1. Coffeyville Red Ravens. Wide open receiver just overthrows Damari Kitt. Got the Coffeyville defender. If he had got behind Darian Stanton, a 5'11", 173-pound freshman out of Lake Wales, Florida. But Damari Kitt could not get a hold of that one. Kitt came into the contest with 34 grabs on the year, 5 touchdowns. He's got 2 touchdown catches in the game so far. Running back over the right-hand side, that is Raquan Dickens. He picks up a couple yards on the play. Third down, and we'll call it 7. Ball on the Highland 3. Scotty's trying to get some breathing room here for the offense. So Raquan Dickens behind the quarterback, Khalil Render. Third, and they fake the handoff, looking across the middle, pass complete to Damari Kitt. Kitt gets away from the receiver down the middle of the field, and he'll be tackled at the 42-yard line.
Render pass complete to number 8.
Has a tackle made by number 6.
That's good.
The leading tackler for the Ravens, and that was a touchdown-saving tackle there. First and 10, Scotty. Ball on the Highland 2-yard. Gain of 39 yards on the completion. So the Scotties with two receivers to the near side. Tied into the left. Render gets the football, gives it off to Dickens up the middle. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the carry. 10:25 mark of the second quarter. So second down and 9, Scotty. Alex Bott, freshman wide receiver, going to the top of the screen. Jameson. Coffey with the corner. On the right-hand side to Jameson. Passes incomplete.
Render pass attempt number 9.
Play. The line of Kansas. This side cornerback. Got it to get their offense down to 10. Highland's going to have to hurry. 8, 7, 6, 5, and now Coach Arnold will take a timeout. 9:59 to go. Quarter. Highland 14, Coffeyville 7. We'll be back with 3rd and 9 in just a second. Network. Scotty's with 3rd and 9. Carry ball on their own 43. Render. Fake handoff to Dickens across the pattern. Pass goes incomplete. Intended for a Brumfield. Knocked away defensively by the Red Ravens. Number 6, Darian Jackson. We've got 5 INTs on the way. Scotty's left to punt the football. Trenton York is averaging just over 32 yards a kick. We'll put the ball in play. There's Malik Stanley. Spiral kick. That's the 18-yard line. Gets back over the 24 before he is tackled on the play. In there defensively for the Scotties, number 27, Alex Bott on the stop. Coffeyville football, 1st and 10, 23. The Scotty volleyball team trails Fort Scott in the volleyball tournament held in Coffeyville today. They lost 22 to 20. Was in the second set. They lose one more, they're done for the season. Back to pass is key. Down the middle, pass goes incomplete. Again, goes off the hands of number 3, Malik Stanley. Coffeyville having a hard time hanging on to the football this afternoon. As both Stanley and Wright, the top 2 receivers in the conference, have had the ball in their hands but cannot hang on. And I apologize for the microphone breaking up. We're using a collar mic here instead of my normal boot. We probably with that over. Second, giving off number 20, Antoine Barksdale. Barksdale carries over the right-hand side, gets out near the 27. Scotty number 56, and Tard Thompson. St. Louis, Missouri, 24 contest. As Barksdale hustles off the field for Coffeyville. Two receivers, left and right for the Red Ravens. Leonard Green, the third, 240-pound fullback in the backfield along with Coleman Key. Key, back to pass, quick out pass out to the flat to Green. Green picks up the first and 10. The big guy swarmed under, still on his feet, and finally the Scotties bring him down, but it's going to be a first and 10 Coffeyville on the completion. As the ball out near the 36-yard line. Again, Leonard Green, 5'9", 240, running back out of Kansas City, Kansas. That is his first reception, according to the stats from the JL Conference. First and 10 Coffeyville, ball on their own 43-yard line. 8:35 to play in the quarter. We call that the half. Highland leading it 14-7. Then a flag on the field, false start against Coffeyville. 2 men in motion, it looks like. So a 5-yard penalty will back them up. First and 15. Ball now on the Red Raven 33-yard line. 8:27 to go here in the half. So Key will set the offense on first and 15. They give it off. Nope, Hank's hand off. Key will take it to the right-hand side. Down the right-hand side, he picks up a first and 10. He's ran down by Dominic Williams.
Run out of bounds by number 28, Tyreek Washington.
I don't have the right team coming into the count. 10 Red Ravens on the Highland, 40. Make that 40. Near side. They give it up. McCray takes it down the right-hand side. McCray, 15 carries for 93 yards, averaging just over 6 a carry. His longest of the year was 31. That carry there will pick up a first and 10 Coffeyville. And we've got a whistle timeout. Tard to the Scotty. Highland wants to talk things over. Has ran off 2 first and 10s on back play. We'll be back in Coffeyville. With 7:38 to go in the half. Welcome back to Kessinger Field in Highland, Kansas. 67 degrees, wind out of the south at 9 miles an hour, blowing toward the Coffeyville sideline. First and 10 Red Ravens on the Highland 33 with 7:38 to go in the first half. Highland leading the Red Ravens 14-7. Man in motion is number 2, Terry Wright. Pass to Wright out here in the flat. He dropped the football. That could be they're going to mark it as a incomplete pass.
Could have been a whack. For number 2, Terry Wright.
That was close to being a lateral.
Depending on play number 14,
The pass goes incomplete off the fingertips of Terry again. 39 receptions on the year for 18 yards per catch. But Coffeyville has had several passes that they have dropped today. Again, Coleman Key, 9 out of 20. And it's not been his fault. He's put it right where the Red Ravens should have been able to hang on to it. 3 receivers to the near side, receivers low, receiver to the top. Key, fake handoff, back out here to Terry, in the flat, on the wide receiver screen, down the sideline, a 1st and 10 Coffeyville, as you'll get the football to the Scotty 17-yard line. So the number 1 offense in the conference in passing, moving the football down the field on the Scotty defense. Scotty, number 2 in the conference in pass defense this year. Key will send 3 to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. McCray in the backfield, man in motion is number 2, Terry Wright. Right, now back out into the flat, they give it off to McCray. McCray left-hand side will bring it inside the 5 down to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. As the Red Ravens quickly back to the line of scrimmage. First and goal on the Highland 1. Man in motion again is Terry. They give it off to the running back. He is met in the backfield. Oh, Cole, sophomore at Edmond, Oklahoma with 40 tackles. Picks up a there. Then a loss on the play of 5 yards. We'll back the ball out to the 6. 2nd down and goal from the Highland 6. Red Ravens coming with a different package. As number 81, Shio now at the fullback spot. Man in motion is Terry. Terry Wright, excuse me. Ball given off to the running back, number 20, Antonio Barksdale. Antoine Barksdale. Barksdale.
And number 22, Tyreek Carmichael.
Ball now to the 4-yard. Scotty 4. Ball knocked away. Wide open receiver underneath the goalpost. Ball knocked away by the Scotties, number 30, Jeremiah Hill. Freshman of Carroll, Georgia, stuck up a big paw and knocked him to force a field goal attempt. Cooper Lee, 7 of 10 this year. And field goal attempt as long as a 37. This will be here from 22 yards away. They got 21 yards away. Snap is good, hold is good, the kick is up, and that one's through the upright. So 5:37 to go, 2nd quarter. It's Scotty 14, the Red Ravens 10. I'll be back and catch the field in just a second. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Ronnie Jameson, who averages 18 yards a kickoff return, along with Isaiah Gray, who averages 17.4 deep for the Scotties. After the 21-yard field goal by Cooper Lee, his 8th of the year. Lee will approach the football, put the boot to it, squib kick down the middle of the field, and they're going to let it go back to Jameson. He'll pick it up at the 11. Jameson trying to find some room, cuts up toward midfield. It's into the open. Jameson will cut it back. Still running out near the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Oh, he's going to go to the house. Ronnie Jameson takes it the distance. And the Scotties have another touchdown. flag on the field. Touchdown, Highland.
Is that 21?
Ronnie Jamison with the punt return for the touchdown, and the Scotties are up.
I couldn't, it almost looks like 30.
It does look like 30. It's 20.
Highland will bring the big guys in for the two-point conversion. Marquez Perry will be in the backfield,
That one goes in and out all the time, so that looks like
along with number 45, Jamal Wooten. Perry lowered his head. He's not going to get close. Two-point conversion attempt is no good with 5:21 to go in the first half. It's the Highland Scotties 20. It's the Coffeyville Red Ravens 10. I'll be back in just a bit. Ronnie Jamison with a 89-yard punt return for the Scotty
That's
touchdown.
15 yards.
We'll be back in just a bit. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Ronnie Jamison with an 89-yard punt return, a new school record here in Highland. Give the Scotties a 10-point lead, 20-10 with 5:21 to go in the half.
Kicking off for the Scotties, number 86, Trenton York.
That's deep for the Red Ravens. Is number 5, Marcellus Ware. We're averaging 17.2 yards per turn on a kickoff. Ball taken to the near side by Ware. Ware will cut it up across. And he'll finally be brought down at the 34-yard line. In on the tackle for the Scotties, number 27, Alex Bott. Again on another special teams tackle. Red Raven football, 1st and 10. As they're going to place it at the 35-yard line.
Coffeyville will have a 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
So Coleman Key in at quarterback, a sophomore out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma for the Coffeyville Red Ravens, 6'5", 240-pounder. Completing 51% of his passes coming into the day, but the Red Ravens have dropped several here in this contest. Ball given off number 20, Antoine Barksdale. Running back out to peak, a swarm down to the line of scrimmage, and no farther in on the tackle, number 13, Jeremiah Hill. Jeremiah, who had 62 tackles coming into the ball game, just under 7 tackles a contest. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for Coffeyville on their own 35. 4:49 and rolling here in the 2nd quarter. Hand off again to Barksdale, around the right-hand side. Get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up 1, possibly 2 yards on the play. Before he ran out of bounds on the far side of the field, number 7, Brandon Berry. Berry with 70, make it 50 tackles, just under 6 per contest. 5.6. Gain of 2, 2nd down. We got 3rd down and 8. Ball now on the Coffeyville 37. got a whistle and a timeout on the field. Coffeyville wants to take a timeout. That is their second of the half. They have one timeout remaining. 4:04 to go, second quarter. Highland 20, Coffeyville 10. We'll be back in just a second. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Third down and 8 for Coffeyville on their own 37-yard line. 4:04 to go here in the first half. The Highland Studies leading the ranked Red Raven 20-10. Now goes back to Key, back to pass. Throws the right-hand side, hits him in the back shoulder, and pass into number 3, Malik Stanley. Good defense on the play by the Studies. Number 5, Sam Jala. They're bringing up a 4th and 8 for the Red Ravens. Red Ravens, again, have dropped several passes. They came in with the top 2 receivers their fingers today. If you're a Highlands fan, you'll let them do it the rest of the game. Red Ravens punting for the Coffeyville. Is Cooper Lee. Kick, high, spiral way up in the air. Scotty's trying to get away from the football, let the ball bounce. It'll go inside the 15, where it will be down right there, right at the Highlands 16-yard line, they're going to call it. Scotty's football first and 10 on their own 16-yard line with 3:50. Scotty's with 198 yards in total offense, 132 through the air here so far this afternoon, 66 on it. Khalil Render, 7 of 13 for 132 yards. 2 touchdowns and no INTs for Khalil. His next touchdown pass will set a career mark here at Highland. Just 32 touchdown passes. Terry in the backfield behind Render. Strong side of left. They turn to give it off to Terry. Up the middle. He'll get near the 17, spins away, gets outside to the 15, or 19 to the 20. Still refusing to go down. And again, there's a reason that young man's going to be one of the best running backs in Highland history, as he fought his way all the way out to the 22-yard line. And that's one of the toughest 4-yard runs you're going to see in the Jayhawk Conference. First or second down and 6 on the Highland 21. They're going to mark it. Dickens with the football. Raquan breaking into the open to the 40, to the 45, 50. Brought down at the Coffeyville 45-yard line. Big run by Raquan Dickens.
That's good for the Studies.
Dickens with a couple big runs in so far this year. Raquan's been longest run was 75 yards. He's averaging 7.7 yards a carry. First and 10 Scotty's on the Red Raven. 43 with 2:49 and rolling here in the second quarter. Scotty's the number 2 rushing team in the Jayhawk Conference. There goes Terry left-hand side. Leaves one runner, a spin move. Gets it inside the 30 down to the 26 or 27. Highland now picking up big chunks of yardage on the ground. Highland trying to defeat Coffeyville for just the 5th time in school history. They've got a 10-point lead with 2:20 to go here in the first half. Render gives it off to Terry. Juke move, met the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up maybe a yard on the play before he is brought down by the Red Raven.
Ball carried by number 2.
In on the stop, number 11. Third, sophomore linebacker of Dayton, Ohio, down the tackle. So no gain on the play. They're going to call second down and 10 on the Red Raven, 27. Under 2 minutes to play, $1.42 in row. Render, again, gives it off to Terry. Terry made it in the backfield. Gets away from one man. Nice block by Render, but he'll not make it back to the line of scrimmage, or barely will. He's going to lose a yard on the play.
Ball carried by Terry.
And it'll go back to the original line of scrimmage, 3rd and 10. Highland's going to let the clock run here with 1:20 to go. Again, the top rushing offense against the top passing offense here in the conference this afternoon. Render with 12 on the play clock. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Snapper at 5 on the play clock. Gives it off to Terry. A juke move back inside the 25 to the 24, down to the 23.
Ball carried by Terry.
Then it's going to bring up a 4th down.
They're going to go for it.
And 6, and Highland will go for it here. Terry comes out of the lineup. Daquan Dickens checks in for the Scotties. Clock running at 30 seconds. And we're going to run the play clock down, I believe, and Highland's going to take a timeout. With Coach Arnold standing next to the head lineman, we're going to take a timeout here. So 20 seconds to go in the half, 11 on the play clock. With Highland calls timeout. And that is Highland's final timeout of the half. We'll be back in 20 seconds. Coffeyville 10. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Fourth, call it 6. On the Red Raven, 24-yard line. 20. Twin receivers left and right. Coffeyville wants to talk it over.
Coffeyville's going to take a timeout.
Lady Scotties volleyball ends their season this evening, or this afternoon, down at the District M Volleyball Championships in Coffeyville. They fall to Fort Scott in 3 sets straight, 25-20, 25-22, and 25-23. Lady Scotties end their season at 24 wins and 14 losses. For Coach John Bingham. Lady Scotty basketball defeated Redlands, Oklahoma this afternoon, 72-62 to go 3-0 on the season. Scotty men will play this afternoon in Great Bend as they will take on Washburn JV in the Barton County Classic. Congratulations to the Lady Scotties on a nice, or volleyball team on a nice season, 24 and 14. And the Lady Scotty basketball team now 3-0 on the year. All right, I'll take a, and we're back here. Scotties again with the football, 4th and 6 on the Red Raven 24. Dickens to the left of Render in the backfield, twin receivers left and right. Coffeyville with an outside blitz, linebacker blitz. Pass right-hand side, intended down in the end zone. We should have pass interference. We do. Pass interference against Coffeyville on Damari Kidd going for his 3rd touchdown of this afternoon. 2 receivers will now, 2 officials will double check it.
That was actually a good call.
But it seemed like an obvious pass interference against Coffeyville as the Red Ravens penalized 9 or make it 10 penalties per contest this year coming into today's action. And that is the third penalty of the contest against the Red Ravens. So 14 seconds on the game clock. Pass interference moves the football down inside the red zone. As Highland will have it 1st and 10. Make it 1st and goal from the Red Raven 9. So a big pass interference penalty on 4th and 6 turns it into 1st and goal on the Red Raven 9. 3 receivers to the left side. Highland out of timeout. Scotties will have to get the football into the end zone or hustle up and get the ball back to the line of scrimmage so they can down the ball if it's complete. Render back to pass. 3-man rush by the Red Raven. Render looking. Throws it into the end zone. Touchdown, Highland. Nice touchdown pass to number 89, Balin Drumfield. His first touchdown grab of the year. And that is Khalil Render's third touchdown pass of the ball game. Render now with 32 touchdown passes in his career, a new Highland record for Khalil Render. With 5 seconds to go in the half. Terry and Jamison in the backfield in the Wildcat. We've got a penalty on the flag. That's an illegal substitution penalty. And Coffeyville, I believe, got called with 12 guys on the field. So that'll move the football half the distance to the goal. And the 2-point conversion will be tried from the 1.5. So the Wildcat formation, 2 receivers to the left. Jamison in at the quarterback, we'll call it. Jamison, running right-hand side behind Terry. Steal blocked by Terry, and he goes in for the 2-point conversion. 5 seconds to go in the half. Highland, 28. Coffeyville, 10. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a second. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network.
Why do we have more flags, guys? I'm not playing.
Back deep, number 5, Marcellus Ware.
Taking off for the Scotty, Trenton York. And deep to the Red Ravens, back around the goal line. Is number 16. That is Carol Williams. And number 9. We're bring the ball short. Coffeyville will jump on it. As getting on it, one of the upbacks. And covering up number 85, Blake Hoffman, a freshman out of Winfield, Kansas. The Red Ravens will have the football 1st and 10 on their own 24 with just 5 seconds to go in the half.
Coffeyville have 1st and 10 from their own 24 yards.
Coffeyville lines up in the formation. They're going to take a knee here and head for the house. Down by 18. And there's down. We've got 30 in the books. We've got 30 minutes to play. Highland, the 18th ranked team in the nation, ahead of the 9th ranked team, the Coffeyville Red Ravens, by the count of 28 to 10.
Okay, now I got to stand up.
Red Ravens, the scoring went through this way. 11:58 in the first quarter. Barksdale went in from 3 yards out for Coffeyville. Cooper Lee was good. The Red Ravens led it 7-0 with 8:23 to go in the first quarter. Kit yard grab from Khalil Render. Render's pass failed. For the 6. 5:24 to play in the quarter. Now pass Render. Ron Jameson ran it in for the conversion, and the Scotties took their first lead of the day at 14-7. In the second quarter, 5:37 to play. Cooper Lee kicked a 21-yard field goal, and the Red Ravens trailed by 4 at 14-10. Second quarter, 5:21 to play. Highland, Ronnie Jameson on an 89-yard kickoff return. They're creating a punt return for 20 yards out, from 89 yards out, 20-10 was your score. And with 5 seconds to go, Highland, Brumfeld hauled in a 9-yard pass from Render. Jameson with the run, and the Scotties take a 20-10 lead here at halftime. This way, Highland with 12 first downs, Red Ravens with 10. Rushing stats of Highland with 27 rushes for 126 yards. Red Ravens 12 rushes for 58. Passing stats, Render 8 of 14. Touchdowns, no INTs. Key for Coffeyville has thrown the ball 24 times, connecting 10. Most of those were dropped by his receivers. No INTs, no touchdowns. Coming back over here to the game summary for individuals. Scotty ran the football again 27 times for 126 yards. Marquez Terry, the leading rusher, with 73 yards on 16 carries. His longest of the day is 19. Raquan Dickens, 5 carries for 45. Ronnie Jameson ran the ball 3 times for 18. For Coffeyville, rushing goes this way. Barksdale has carried the ball 8 times for 28 yards, 1 touchdown run. Longest is 16 on the day. Coleman Key has ran the ball one time for 19 yards. Armand McCray has carried the ball 1 time for 16 yards. Again, passage for Coffeyville, Coleman Key, 10 out of 24 for 90 yards, no touchdowns, no INT. Longest completion today by Khalil Render for the Scotties, 8 out of 14 on the afternoon for 141 yards. No reception. Longest pass completion by the Scotties is 30 yards. Receivers for the Scotties, Damari Kitt with 4 receptions on the 104 yards. 2 Brumfeld with 2 catches on the day, 1 touchdown pass, 1 touchdown reception. For Coffeyville, Terry Wright has caught the ball 4 times for 49 yards. Malik Stan caught the ball 3 times for 20 yards. And Leonard Green caught the ball 1 time for 9 yards. And halftime, 28. Coffeyville 10. We'll be back for the second half. You're watching this Scotty Sports Network. quarter with 9 minutes remaining. They're ranked 18th in the nation. Is leading Independence 15-0 with 13 minutes to go. Other games are out conference this afternoon. Is Hutchinson at Fort Scott tonight at 7 o'clock in Fort Scott. Ellsworth is at Iowa Western at 2:30 this afternoon. No update on that contest. And Dodge City has a bye. Remaining games for Highland, they will travel to Ellsworth next Saturday at 1 o'clock, take on the Panthers in a non-conference game. This is the final conference contest for the Scotties this season.
The week after we come back from Thanksgiving,
Coffeyville will be at Indy at 7 o'clock next Saturday evening in Indy
we'll have a movie.
for their final contest of the regular.
Man for all season.
Again, I apologize for the sound of our microphone. I had a boom mic went out right before game time, and we're using a lapel mic here that kind of sound like I'm in a barrel or off away. So apologize for that this afternoon. I'll have to go buy myself a new microphone. That thing's $300. You know, I'll talk to my wife about getting one of those. We're getting Scotty basketball is in Great Bend, Kansas. They'll take on the War Springs JV in the second round of the Cougar Classic. Scotty's been a couple school records in this contest. Khalil now has 32 career total touchdown passes as a Highland Scotty. That beats the record of Jeff Abbott set in 2001, 31. And Ronnie Jameson's 89-yard punt return is a new school record for Highland in punt returns in a single contest.
Highland received.
Lady Scotty volleyball team concluded their regular season this afternoon as they fell to Fort Scott in 25-20, 25-22, and 25-23. Lady Scotty concluded their season with a 24-14 mark. Lady Scotty basketball down in Redlands, Oklahoma. Lady Classic in Iowa, Allen County. 72-62 is the final score there over Redlands. Lady Scotty's now are 3-0 on the season.
So you live just north of the elevator.
And here the Highland Scotties lead. Scotties ranked at 18. Highland ranked 7th victory of the year. First time we'll have a 7-win season since 93. Red Ravens of Coffeyville ranked number 9 in the nation, trailing Highland here at 28-10. Well, Highland will see to start the season for the Scotties. Our number 9.
I can't hear, we had a thunderstorm.
Yards. Try. And Gray is deep. Go in, kick that yard line. Jameson left hand side up the middle again. Almost breaks free. It's tackled by number 23 for the Red Raiders. Colby Richardson in on the tackle, a 175-pound sophomore of Topeka, Kansas on the spot. Scotty football 1st and 10 on the Highland 40-yard line.
First and 10 Scotties from their own 40-yard line.
So Cleo Render in at quarterback. Marquez Terry behind him in the backfield. Single receivers left and right with Jamal Wooten in at fullback. They give it off to Terry behind Wooten left-hand side. Terry breaks away from one, gets away from another, and pulls it out near the 40 yard before he is stopped. They're going to mark him at the 46. So a gain of 6 yards on the carry. Down and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Scotties.
Marquez with a 73 yards coming into the second half. So far in the contest. 2nd down and 4. Scotty's on the Highland 46-yard line, just underway here in the 3rd quarter. Fake handoff down the middle, wide open is Brumfield. Balin Brumfield will head for the house, and he's got it. Fourth touchdown of the day for Khalil Render. Second TD for Brumfeld. And the tight end out of Clay Center, Kansas, the freshman, picks up his second TD of the day. He came in with none and just 6 receptions on the year, but wide open down the middle of the field was the Highland tight end on the play action pass. Highland will attempt a 2-point conversion. Jameson in it to quarterback on the Wildcat. Tries to work it around the right-hand side. He'll not make it this time as he's pushed out of bounds by number 25
14:03 left to go in the third quarter.
for the Red Ravens. Trevin Slayton on the tackle. So with 14:03 to go, third quarter, it's the Scotties 34. The Red Ravens 10. And again, the Scotties trying to pick up their 7th victory of the season. First time Highland has done that since 1993, if they can hang on. Scotties down the Red Ravens a year ago by the count of 41-34 here at Kessinger Field. Highland has won the 2 of the last 3 meetings, trying to pick up their 5th victory over the Red Ravens in school history. So we've still got a 3rd and 4th quarter to play.
Kicking off with the Scotties number 86, Trent York. Back kick to receive number 5.
York will kick it off for the Scotties. As the Red Ravens are expecting a short kick. Both receivers up near the 20-yard line. York's kick, end over end, caught about the 18-yard line by Darian Jackson. Jackson, up rough fumble on the field. Going to be recovered by the Red Ravens. Jumping on the football with number 24. To Coffeyville. And that was Armand McCray jumping on it. So the Red Ravens dodge a bullet there, hang on to the football, 1st and 10 on their own 30. With 13:57 to go in the 3rd quarter. As they trail the Scotties by 14 points here, 34-10. Pass to the right-hand side, go behind the receiver.
That was actually a lateral.
Terry Wright.
Cheese pass intended for number 2, Terry Wright.
Red Ravens came into the contest averaging 240 yards through the air so far this afternoon. They've gotten just 90. Again, Coleman, 10 out of 24 passes with just 90 yards. No INTs, but no touchdowns. Pass again goes through the hands. Receivers go. Passes in number 23, Kobe Richardson. And we just have to double check to see how many passes that's thrown through the hands of the receiver this afternoon. Coleman's struggling this afternoon. It's not been his fault. He put the ball where the Ravens could hang on to it. But they've just not been bringing them in. Twin receivers left and right. 3rd and 10. Right in motion. Screen pass to the right-hand side, thrown into the ground.
Down on the ground again.
That's helping taking down the receiver. Was number 56 was guys, Antar Thompson. Thompson got a hold of number 20, Antoine Barksdale, and we'll let him out in the pattern.
For the Red Ravens, number 96, Cooper Lee.
The football.
Jameson.
Cooper Lee with a season average 37.7. He's got 2 or 5 punts in the contest for a 51-yard average. Fire up kick. We got a whistle. We'll stop play. Red Ravens or Highland indicates it's against Coffeyville. False start by the Red Ravens is the penalty, a 5-yard punt. They'll back them up 5 and make them re-kick it again. want to thank the Coffeyville Live Stats crew that's here this afternoon for providing live stats on the internet. Punt away. Off the end of his foot aside, he shanked that one. And that's going to go out of bounds near the Coffeyville, or the Red Raven 30-yard line. And it can't be there. It's got to be way back farther. They're going to mark him at the 34. The ball went out of bounds. It didn't go that far, folks. It barely cleared the 30. They're going to give the football. I don't have the football on the 1st and 10 on the Red Raven 36.
It's in the air outside. Before the 30.
So Scotty football 1st and 10 on the Coffeyville 36 with 13:22 to go. They give it off to Terry. Terry, left-hand side, rims into 2 Red Ravens. And their defensive number 18, Marquez Scott, sophomore defensive lineman out of Miami, Florida, with 45 tackles on the year, come in and made it stop. They're going to mark it. No gain on the play. It's second down and 10. Damari Kitt to the top of the screen. Ronnie Jameson to the bottom. Jamal Wooden is your tight end or your fullback. Tight end is Brumfield. They turn, give it off, fake handoff to Terry. Fly pattern. Just thrown. Kitt went inside. Render is to it outside. Pass was incomplete. Now 3rd and long for the Scottish. Alex Bott will come into the Highland lineup to replace Jamal Wooten at the fullback spot. He'll line up in the slot to the left-hand side. 14 on the play clock. Render. Call for the football with Terry behind him in the gun. Snap. They fake handoff. Slight rollout. Pass out here to Brumfield. Brumfield flips. Gets away from one defender and knocks down at the 32-yard line. Well short of the 1st and 10. We'll bring up 4th, and we'll call it 7. Make it 6. Gain of 4 on the play. 4th down and 6. Scotties will go for it here on the Coffeyville 31-yard line. Wind is calm at the moment. The big flag across the field are both limp. But Highland would rather have more points than field position at this place. Facing in the game. Render wants the football. Back to pass. Looking all time. Now he'll run it. And he'll get near the 1st and 10. Down to the 21-yard line, and that'll be a 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Render pulled it down and took off up the middle, as Coffeyville did not have a guy dogging him. So 1st and 10 Scotties on 3rd and 6. No, excuse me, on 4th and 6. $11:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Scotties 34-10 over Coffeyville. Terry dukes one man, gets away from another. Ankle tackle will stop him. As Jacob Rodman comes in to stop. Rodman, sophomore, freshman linebacker out of Wichita, came in the game with 74 tackles on the year. He's averaging 8.2 a contest. Stops Terry after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Red Raven, 19-yard line. 11-minute mark. Render and the offense will take a look at the sideline. Play clock down to 12. Snap at 7. They give it off to Terry. He'll lower his head as he didn't see a hole. He'll make it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe pick up a yard. Then they'll bring up 3rd and 7 from the Red Raven 18. Scotty's trying to claim 3rd place in the day-off conference this year. They came into the day ranked in the 3rd spot. Red Ravens were sitting in the number 5 spot coming into the day. So 3rd and 7 from the Red Raven 18. Quick pass out to Ronnie Jameson is incomplete. Deflected at the line of scrimmage. Vernon Dasher got a fingertip on it, it looked like. A linebacker out of Baxley, Georgia. For Coffeyville, got a player down on the field. Appears to be a Red Raven. So both sports medicine teams out looking at him. Again, Scotties will travel to Ellsworth next Saturday to take on, up to Iowa Falls to take on Ellsworth, take on the Panthers at 1 o'clock. Coffeyville will be at Independence, take on the Pirates at 7 o'clock. Quick peek of the score out at Garden City. The Brunkbusters still lead Iowa Central 20-0. They're in the third quarter out there. Butler leads Independence 22-7 with 8 minutes to go in the third. That game being played in in Indy this afternoon.
Is that a K-State score?
Injured player for the Red Ravens. The 56, Derek Bowles, defensive lineman out of Lakeland, Florida. Their number one sack guy with 6.5 sacks on the year. Was off under his own power. And that's taking a return later in the contest. So fourth down, we'll call it 7 from the Red Raven 18. Two receivers to the left-hand side. That's Kit and Alex Bott. Jameson to the near side. Perry in the back, the outside blitz. Render under pressure. Number 76 to the Scotties, Torrey Boone. Pass was incomplete. We got a penalty flag in the end zone. And Coffeyville's going to get flagged for interference, it looks like.
Yeah, that should have been.
So there's a flag in the end zone, but again, a real nice block by Torrey Boone, left guard out of Blythewood, South Carolina. 330 pounds. Red Raven that was after Render. And now we're going to have a conference in the end. Something other than pass interference. Red Raven got caught for pass interference the last time we had 4th and 10, or 4th and 1. They're going to pick up the flag, it looks like. There is no flag. Red Raven will take possession. They're going to call it an incomplete pass. So Coffeyville will take the football, 1st and 10 on down. Got the football on their own 18-yard line with 9:48 to go third quarter. Highland 34, the Red Ravens 10. So Coffeyville football, 1st and 10, twin receivers left and right. Quarterback back to pass, throws a quick slant pass to number 10. And that's number 10 is Cole Murphy, a wide receiver out of Olathe, Kansas, sophomore. Picks up a good gain for 1st and 10. Red Ravens took them to the line of scrimmage. They're going to play hurry up here, down by 14 points in the third quarter.
24 points.
Give me 24 points. Around the right-hand side, number 24, Armand McCray.
Ball carried by number 24, McCray. Making the stop, number 5, Tim Jolly. There's a flag on the play.
Sorry about that, Billy. I used my Donaldson County mathematics. My Troy High School mathematics. Whistle on the play. Officials are conferring. Don't see a flag on the field. It's like
That's over there.
Highland's clapping their hands.
It came in from the side there.
So we've got holding against Coffeyville. So that makes the Scotties happy. They're going to back them up from the spot of the foul. No, from the previous spot.
Spot of foul.
If the spot of the foul. which Coffeyville had the football first 10,
The Ravens have a first and 17.
17 on the Red Raven 33.
I think it was a side judge over there threw that to him.
Ball carried right left-hand side.
Ball carried by number 45 for the Red Ravens.
Again, tackle made by ball carrier number 45, Leonard Green the third. And that 240 pounder is hard to get down. Initial contact was made by the Scotties number 13 going downhill. So again, 2 on the carry. Second down and 15 for Coffeyville. Ball just inside their own 35-yard line. 8:44 and rolling here in the third. 34-10 Highland. Key with the football, turns and gives it off to Barksdale. He's ran out of bounds on the near side of the field.
By number 20, Barksdale.
Having a conversation in on the Highland bench. And there comes a flag flying in. I believe Coffeyville's going to get nailed for the flag. Barksdale wanted to continue the conversation, and the umpire said no. So it'll be a dead ball foul.
That's 15 yards.
After the end of the run, a 15-yarder. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Raven. That'll back them up 15 yards from the
That's a loss of down because that was after the play was over.
ball out of bounds. And Coffeyville now third and a mile.
After the penalty, it'll be
27 yards.
For the Red Ravens.
Third and 27 for the Red Ravens after the dead ball foul on Barksdale for the conversation. Red Ravens came into the contest averaging 10 penalties per contest. They've now got 8 in the game for 72 yards. So Coleman Key in the backfield with twin receivers left and right. Motion man in the right slot, pass complete, number 3. Stanley across the middle. And now we've got another push. Coffeyville. And now the wheels are coming off the wagon for the Red Ravens. Wanting to talk now, number 50. Derek Gibbs, sophomore out of Kansas City, Kansas. Gibbs shoved his own player in the back. That player turned around, number 24, to his Armand Kate McRae. He turned around, pushed the Highland Scotty, and draws the flag. So as long as the Scotties keep their composure, the Red Ravens are helping them out here.
It was after the play was over.
So Coffeyville is going to make a change in their lineup. They're going to come in and punt the football away here. We get another dead ball foul for Coffeyville. That'll back them up. Actually, there's a gain of a yard on the play. I have to get through with everything. 4th down.
Back in punt formation for the Red Ravens.
And 26 yards to go.
Back deep for the Scotties, number 9, Ronnie Jameson.
Ronnie Jameson will stand back near his 32-yard line to field of Cooper Lee. Jameson returns for a touchdown of 89 yards, a school record. Spiral kick, nice kick by Lee. Jameson will take it at his 30. He'll retreat and get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle maybe number 20, or Dante Brooks. 6'1", 205 pound freshman at the peak for the Red Ravens. And on with 7:41 to go, third quarter. So a kick of 46 yards by Cooper Lee, a negative 4-yard return by Jameson. The football. Quan Dickens in the backfield along with Khalil Render. Quan, the sophomore out of Largo, Florida, takes the football over the left-hand side. Runs into one red Raven. Tackle maybe number 11, Sawad Gardner. Sophomore linebacker out of Dayton, Ohio, makes the tackle. Gain of 3 on the carry. Second down and 7. Ball out near the 30, make it 29-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side. Tight end Brumfield to the left. Render out into the flat to Damari Kitt. Kitt corralled and around the line of scrimmage by number 35. Darian Staten, or Staten, excuse me. We'll call it a gain of 2 on the play. Third down. And a 5 as soon as our down marker moved. There you go. So 2 receivers go to the left. Cleo Render in the slot to the left as Jameson now in it, running back. Jameson follows his blocker, cuts to the right-hand side, pulls it down, picks up first and 10. Scotty from the
Ball carried by number 9, Ronnie Jameson.
Wildcat this afternoon. Jameson having a good afternoon running the football.
That's good for Scotty.
Picks up a first and 10 on the Coffeyville 43, or on the Highland 43-yard line. 6:20 to go while we move the chain. Third quarter, 34-10. Scotty's ranked 18th in the nation, leading the number 9 ranked Coffeyville Red Ravens. Jameson again, the ball carrier, taking it over the right-hand side for a couple of yards.
Ball carried once again by Jameson. Again, 2 on the play, brings up 2nd and 8.
So Highland taking their time here. Second down and 8. Ball just inside the Highland 45. Alex Bach to the near side. They're going to get off to Raquan Dickens. Dickens finding a way. Met back at the line of scrimmage. Will pick up about a yard. And another penalty flag comes flying in. And I believe Coffeyville is going to get caught for celebration here. A little taunting. As the Highland sideline all excited. And they're going to say, number 8, Vernon Dasher, linebacker out of Baxter, Georgia, trying to plead his case to the official. 3 officials together. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Coffeyville after the play. And Highland will pick up another free 15 yards. The 11th penalty of the ball game against the Red Ravens. And that'll move Highland into the Red Raven and into the football field. That's the Coffeyville 5:24 to go, third quarter. First and 10 Highland. Damari Kitt to the left. Jameson to the right. Your fullback is Wooten on the near side. We've got a sideline warning against the Red Ravens. As Coffeyville encroached upon the sideline on the far side of the field. Next penalty for the sideline will be a 15-yarder. 10 on the Red Raven, 39. Clock running at 5:10 and rolling here in the third. Terry behind Render in the backfield. Fake handoff. Quick throw out in the right side as to complete to Ronnie Jameson for the first and 10. Tackle made number 25, Trevin Slayton. And that's a first and 10 for Scotty. Highland now down to the Red Raven. 25-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. Now twin receivers to the far side. Render wide left with Kit in the slot. Ronnie Jameson now in the backfield along with Marquez Terry. Jameson right-hand side. Gets away from one defender. Now skips out of bounds along the sideline. Coffeyville wants the call. As they get everybody back to the field of play off of the Highland sideline. Going to be a gain on the play down to the 18-yard line of the Red Ravens. And that'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 3.
7 yards on play, brings up second and 3 for the Scotty.
Dickens along the backfield with Render. Slot to the left is Jameson. They give it off to Dickens up the middle. He's met by number 31 for Coffeyville, Jacob Rodman. We called Rodman's name a couple times today. Now 2 Red Ravens down on the field. Rodman is down along with number 11, Gardner. Gardner's holding the knee. Jameson's been flat on his stomach. So official timeout on the field. We'll be back in a second. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. 4:11 to go in the third. Highland 34, Coffeyville 10. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Welcome back. Catching your field in Highland, Kansas. 4:13 to go. Third quarter. Highland 34. Coffeyville 10. Injured player Rod Gardner for Garden City, or for Coffeyville, excuse me. Walks off field under his own power. Guys have the football, first and 10 on the Red Raven. 15-yard line. Quan Dickens in the backfield with Render. Give it to Dickens. Render with the football. Great. He's going to hustle into the end row for the touchdown. Khalil Render on the play action on the spread option, breaking around the right side. And the Red Ravens did not recognize it. And Render goes into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the day, his first on the ground.
15-yard touchdown run by number 1, Khalil Render.
Render now with 2 rushing touchdowns on the year. He's already got 3 in this contest through the air for a grand total of 14.
And we're going to...
So they're going to send Jameson to the left, along with Kit. Dickens still in the backfield with Render on the 2-point conversion. They throw it out to the flat, complete to Jameson for the conversion. Nice strong throw by Khalil Render. 3:57 to go, third quarter. Highland 42, Coffeyville 10. We'll be back in just a bit. You're watching the Scotty Fishing Network. Welcome back, catching your field. Updates from around the Jayhawk Conference. Garden State, number one in the nation, leads Iowa Central 28-0 in the fourth quarter. Butler, ranked 18th in the nation, leads Independence 28-14 with 1:10 to go third quarter. The other game tonight is Hutchinson at Fort Scott under the lights of 7. On the return for the Red Ravens.
Kickers return by number 20, Antoine Barksdale.
Number
Make the
20.
stop for the Scotties, number 80.
Antoine Barksdale
Caraway.
on the return. The Red Ravens will have the football 1st and 10 on the Coffeyville 37.
1st and 10, Red Ravens from their own 37-yard line.
Scotty with 404 yards total offense today. 215 through the air, 189 on the ground.
No. I don't think so.
So Coleman Key, the quarterback, they turn, they give it off to the running back. That's number 5, Marcellus Ware. Ware, after a gain of about 7.
Marcellus Ware making the stop. Number 13, Jeremiah.
We've got an injured player down on the field for the Scotty. Ware, who came into the contest, averaging 5.3 yards per carry. Injured player for Highland, number 24. I've got that down as Kyle Pottinger. Kyle is in the ball game playing, but he's in this contest on sophomore day, playing his final game at home here at Kessinger Field. Kyle with a verbal commitment to Nevada the other day. So he'll go play division football up on Saturday. Oh, excuse me. Jacob and Kyle, there's 2 of them, my mistake.
Like,
You see, Kyle, there's Jacob Rominger and Kyle Pottinger, my mistake.
Ball carried by number 5, Marcellus Ware.
I think it's going back.
The injured player for Scotty,
Maybe it's number 44.
who's not playing, is Jacob Rominger. So 1st and 10, a penalty against the Scotties. We got a personal foul, hands to the face against the Scotties. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and give the Red Ravens a 1st and 10 in Highland territory. At the Highland 36, make it 37.
After the penalty,
3:18 to go, third quarter.
from the Highland 37-yard line.
Ball given off to the big guy. That's Green, Leonard Green. And he's hard to bring down. He's bulling through the Scotty defense, and he gets close to the sticks on the far side of the field.
Ball carried by 45, Leonard Green.
Nice run by Leonard Green at 5'9", 240 pounds, a freshman out of Kansas City, Kansas. And he gains 9 on the carry. 2nd down and 1. Now make that 2nd down and 2. So
Second and 1 for Coffeyville.
right at 2nd down and 1. Ball on the 28. Twin receiver to the left. Fake handoff. Looking. Key now runs, now down the right-hand side. Pushing and shoving. No flag is thrown.
It was out of bounds.
As Dominique Williams on the coverage for the Scotties.
Number 3, Dominique Williams.
pass was intended for number 24, McRae. Correction, that's number 26 out there. Isaiah McIntyre, 6 foot, 295 pound freshman out of Tampa, Florida. 3rd and 1 now for the Red Ravens. They're going to give it off to
Got the first down.
Green, and he's going to pick up the 1st and 10. Refusing to go to the ground.
Ball carried by 45, Green.
And Scotty with gang tackling finally gets the man down.
7, Brandon Berry.
But it's going to be a 1st and 10, Coffeyville on the Highland 24. So Coffeyville in Highland territory with 22 seconds, or 22 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And a bad snap ball down, and Key will jump on the football and take the loss. And that'll be a big loss of 16. They got 9 yards on the play. Correct? 11 yards on the loss. Ball back to the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 21 now for Coffeyville on the bad snap from center. Cameron Key, the quarterback. High snap, fake handoff. Quickly throws it out in the flat. Intended for number 2, Terry Wright. Coleman Key had a Highland Scotty stared him in the face, and that was number 4, Tyler Sims. As Sims coming in from the right side. Sims will leave the lineup. It's coming in number 32, Stephen Delane will come in and play the left defensive end. 3rd down. 21 yards to go for the Red Ravens. 1:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Fake handoff out into the flat. Pass was incomplete. Intended for number 16, Carol Williams, freshman out of, or sophomore out of Wichita. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and long for the Red Ravens. And Coffeyville's going to go for it here, down 42 to 10. Not a whole lot of 4th and 21 plays in your playbook. Well, let's see if Coffeyville's got one in there. Twin receivers to the near side. Back to pass. Across the middle, pass goes incomplete. Penalty flag comes in. They're going to call Dominique Williams for pass interference. And pass was intended for number 26, Isaiah McIntyre. McIntyre averages 10 yards of reception. Pass interference against the Skies, that'll be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Automatic first down.
It'll be an automatic 1st and 10, though. So the pass interference bails the Red Ravens out of a 4th and long and gives them the football on the Highland. 20-yard line, I believe.
That's what's in the book for
There's that play in the playbook, yeah. Pass interference will do it. Coffeyville got flagged for pass interference a couple times earlier in the contest. Kept the Highland drive moving. Pass complete
should be 1st and goal.
to, I believe, number 2. That is Terry Wright for Coffeyville, a freshman or sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. 39 catches on the year for Wright, coming in today, and 8 touchdowns and 18 yards per catch. So we've got a 1st and goal on the Highland 9. They give the ball off to Barksdale. Barksdale corralled at the line of scrimmage. In there on the stop. Number 14, Kendrick Caddis, 230-pound freshman out of Deerfield Beach, Florida. Kendrick averaging 5.5 tackles a contest, makes one there. And it's still 2nd and goal. Ball now on the Red Raven 9. Or on the Highland 9. Key. Give it off to Barksdale around the right-hand side. Penalty flag comes in. And this could be holding against Coffeyville. The short on the play will be for naught. Let's see what the White Hat says. Holding against the Red Ravens. So that'll push the Red Ravens back a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Second down and goal as the ball is now on the Highland 19.
After the penalty, it'll be second and goal.
9 seconds to go, third quarter. The Scotties, after an extended drive here, after 4th and 21, ended up with a pass interference against the Scotties. Ball carried by number 24, Amon McCray. McCray is hitting near the 15-yard line. He just swarmed down there. That'll be the end of the third quarter. We put 3 in the books. We got 1 more to go. Highland 42, Coffeyville 10. We'll be back in a bit. You're watching the Sky Sports Network. Highland, Kansas, Highland Scotties ranked 18th in the nation, 42. Number range ranked. Coffeyville Red Ravens with 10. Highland has amassed 404 yards in total offense, holding Coffeyville to 222. So far through 3 quarters of work. Leo Render, 12 out of 21 for 215 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 through the air, 1 on the ground. Amari Kidd has caught 2 for touchdowns. And the Balin Brumfield has caught 2 for touchdowns. Red Ravens ball first, they're going to get 3rd and goal from the Highland 15 to start the fourth quarter. Looking across and intercepted. Ball intercepted at the goal line by the Scotties. Coming to the left side, he's still going, and that is number 12, Antonio Cole. Antonio Cole returns it all the way back to the Highland, or to the Coffeyville 38. We got a penalty flag down at the Highland 34. So this will come back, most likely. But Highland will retain possession of the football. First interception of the day for Coffeyville. Coleman Key, 13 out of 33 with 1 INT, 139 yards. But again, a lot of those passes were dropped by his receiver, but he threw that one right into the hands of Antonio Cole, sophomore at Edmond, Oklahoma. That is Cole's 4th interception return of the year. And a long conversation between the officials. We've got a hat on the ground, we've got a flag on the ground, so there will be 2 penalties involved in this situation. Umpire points to the Highland side, now he points to the Coffeyville side. And we're still having a discussion between the officials. Don't forget, Highland finishes out their season next Saturday up in Iowa Falls as they take on Ellsworth at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And Red Ravens travel to Independence next Saturday at 7 o'clock to conclude their regular season. Personal foul against Okay, there were two penalties on the play. We had a personal foul against the Scotties. They refused. Coffeyville refuses that one. There was a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting against Highland. The Red Ravens will take that penalty. And that's not quite right. If I was Coffeyville, I'd take the first penalty. That'll back Highland farther. So we're going to figure out where the foul is located at. The hat was laying at about the 41. That's where the officials are. The flag for the personal foul was at the 34. So we'll see where they're going to mark the ball off here in a little bit. 14:47 to go in your ball game. Highland 42, Coffeyville 10. Scotties have won the last of the three contests they played. Highland trying to beat the Red Ravens for just the fifth time in school history here this afternoon. Scotties going for their seventh win of the year. That'll be the first time Highland's had a 7-win season since 1993. 3 years before we joined the Jayhawk Conference. We've already had two individual records set today for Highland. Ronnie Jameson's punt return of 89 yards is a new school record in a single game, and Khalil Linder now with 32 career touchdown passes, sets a new school record, breaking the mark of 31 held by Jeff Abbott from 2002 to 2001. And if I have to jump on it real quick, well, I got a moment. Doing a little bit of speculation while the officials are still talking. If Highland can win their last two ball games, this one and up in Ellsworth, that'll be giving them 8 wins in a season. That hasn't been done since Marty Allen coaching the team back in 1990, went 8-2. Okay, now we've got the football. That's the Red Raven. Now, Coach Arnold wants an explanation of this, and I'd like to have one too.
It's I don't know.
Yeah, the white hat, he indicated both penalties were against the Scotties. The Coffeyville Red Ravens are getting the brunt of this one. If they mark it off from the end of the play, but it's 1st and 10 Highland on the Red Raven.
38.
Scotties take over 1st and 10.
38-yard line. So the penalties had to go against Coffeyville. Anyway, Highland football on the Red Raven 38 with 14:47 to go. Given to Terry. Terry plows his way, fights his way inside the 35 down near the 31.
Ball carried by number 2, Marquez Terry.
Terry, who came into the contest with 1,060 yards this season. You've got 82 on 20 carries unofficially. Another player down. A couple players are down. One for Highland and one for one for Coffeyville. So this game is getting ugly in a hurry. Injured player for the Red Ravens, number 56. Derek Bowles. He's going off under his own restriction. Injured player for the Scottish came off under his own power. Well, gain of 7, we'll call it. Second down and 3 for the Scottish. On the Red Raven, 31-yard line. They give it off to Terry. Terry, left-hand side. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Will be brought down from behind by number 8, Vernon Dasher. Dasher now down on the ground.
That's good for Scotty.
And a good enough 1st and 10 on the run by Marquez Terry. Scotty's with the football, 1st and 10 on the Red Raven, 22-yard line. Again, Dasher, the linebacker out of Baxley, Georgia, now down on the field. And I'm not sure, John, can you hear me? Because I cannot hear myself. Updates from Independent. Butler leads Indy 28-21 with 10:42 to go in the 4th quarter. A final from out of Garden City. Garden defeated Iowa Central 35-0 this afternoon. Again, Hutchinson is at Fort Scott tonight at 7 o'clock in conference play. Another game underway of interest is Ellsworth, Iowa is at Iowa Western this afternoon. And last time I checked on that score on Twitter, it was 17-0 in favor of the Reavers of Iowa Western. All right, so Highland football, 1st and 10 on the Coffeyville 22. Terry behind Render in the backfield. Give it off to Terry. Following the block of Jamal Wooten. Gets it down inside around the 20-yard line before the tackle is made. In the stop of the Red Raven. Number 51 on the stop. That's Brian Miller. 235-pound freshman out of Mableton, Georgia. Gain of 2 by Terry. 2nd down and 8. Ball resting on the Red Raven 20-yard line. 13:29 and rolling here to go in the ball game. Scotty 42, Red Ravens 10. Pass into the end zone, goes incomplete. Damari Kitt locked up with number 21, Arquavius Gibbs. Pass thrown behind Kitt. Ball goes incomplete. So now a 3rd and long for Highland on the Red Raven 20. And the way both these teams are kind of standing on the field, both of them want to get the game over with. Render with the football. Gives it off to Terry, left-hand side. Terry fights his way, a stiff arm. On number 6. Number 5. Number 5 is Marcellius Ware, now playing defense for the Red Ravens. So 4th down and 7 yards to go for the Highland Scotty. Highland with a long look to the sideline. Highland taking their time. The play clock down to 4. Highland have to snap in a hurry, and now they're going to take a quick timeout. Play clock was down to 1. Coach Arnold called the timeout. That is Highland's first of the half. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. 12:52 to go in your ball game. Highland 42, Coffeyville 10. I'll be back in a bit. You're watching this Scotty Sports Network. Welcome back to Kessinger Field. 4th down and 7 for the Highland Scotties on the Red Raven 20-yard line. We'll make it 19. Grender rolls out to his right, throws it a crossing route, and a one-handed try, no good, by Balin Brumfield. Red Ravens will hold on and take over on down. Coffeyville football, 1st and 10 on their own 19-yard line with 12:46 to go here in your ball game. And John, I'm still having trouble hearing myself. I'm not sure if we're getting out. Red Raven football, 1st and 10 on their own 19. Back to pass. Pass thrown across the middle. Pass is incomplete.
For number 2, Terry Wright.
I think it was a good call.
Pass was intended for Wright. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down for Coffeyville. Twin receivers left and right for Coleman Key. Scotties with a 4-man rush. Pass out to the nearest side. Pass complete. Nice reach and grab by number 10 for the Red Ravens, Cole Murphy, a sophomore wide receiver out of Olathe. And a penalty flag down in the backfield. It could be roughing the passer or holding. Coffeyville pointing a finger. Then we've got a personal foul. Shot block against Coffeyville. Here the flag was on number 66, Reuben Lewis, freshman out of Apopka, Florida. Engaged the defender while another player had him. So a loss on the play on the penalty will bring up 2nd down and 20. Ball on the 9-yard line of the Red Raven. Again, Coffeyville came in today averaging just under 10 penalties. They've now got 14 on the day. Pass on the inside slant. Number 2, Terry Wright. Wright quickly brought down by number 13, Jeremiah Hill. Hill came into the contest with 62 tackles, just averaged just under 7 a contest. Tackle in there will make up 3rd down, and we'll call it 14. Ball on the Red Raven 15-yard line, 11:55 and counting. Key, looking down the nearest sideline, the fly pattern is out of bounds. Intended for number 3, Malik Stanley. In the coverage for the Scotties, number 21 was Isaiah Gray, freshman of Warner Robins, Georgia. So the Red Ravens will punt the football away here, backed up 4th and 14 on their own 15-yard line.
Back in punt formation for the Red Ravens, number 96, Cooper Lee. Back deep for the Scotties, number 9,
As Cooper Lee will come in to punt. He punted the ball 7 times today for a 44.6 average. His longest has been 69. And Ronnie Jameson stands back to his 38-yard line, waiting to kick. And we got a whistle and a flag on the field, and it's going to be delay of game against Coffeyville, I think. It is delay of game against the Red Ravens. That'll back them up 5. The ball now on the 10-yard line. That'll back up Cooper Lee a little farther in his end zone. Wind not a factor right now, blowing to the north-northeast toward the Red Ravens sideline. If there is a wind, it is behind the back of Cooper Lee. Jameson now stands at his own 44. Here comes the Scotties on the blitz. Spiral kick, beautiful kick by Lee. Jameson's going to let it go, and it's a big roll, a huge roll, all the way down to the 10, inside the 10, and it's going to die at the 5-yard line. The 6 6-yard line. A tremendous kick from the end zone by Cooper Lee.
Scotty take over first and 10.
That was a catchable ball, too.
Jameson signaled for the fair catch, didn't let it go. But a tremendous punt by Cooper Lee puts Highland in their end of the field on their own 6-yard line. That was an 84-yard punt. New quarterback for the Scotties. Christian Spears now in at quarterback. He gives it off to Dickens. Dickens is going to be crowded, but not until he gets out near the 15, 16-yard line, close to the first and 10. So we've seen the last of Cleo Render with 11-18 to go in the contest. And Highland with a 42-10 lead. Christian Spear, the sophomore quarterback out of Troy, Kansas. Christian, 5'10", 210-pounder, a freshman, averaging 57% of his passes this season for 303 yards. He gives it off to the running back. He's met right there in the backfield. One of the Highland helmets goes flying off and rolls out onto the track.
You got to go out of the gate.
Ball carried once again by number 17, Raquan Dickens.
Raquan Dickens was lassoed there by the Red Raven. Coming off the field with his helmet in his hand is Balin Brumfield. Well, a loss of 4 will call it. Second down and 14. Ball on the 12-yard line of the Scotties. Spears calling for the football. Gives it off to Dickens. Dickens around the left-hand side. Gets away from one defender, now gets net. And he'll be brought down near the 21-yard line by number 31. Jacob Rodman, freshman out of Wichita on the tackle. Nice gain on the play by Raquan Dickens. We'll bring up a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 for the Scotties on the Highland 21. Coming up on the 10-minute mark of the ball game. Marquez Terry with the football. He'll get near the 25, but no farther.
Ball carried by number 2, Marquez.
And that'll bring up 4th down for Highland.
No gain on the play, brings up 4th and 5 for the Scotties.
Doing a quick look of the record again for Highland. 42 points scored today by Scotty are the most points ever scored by a Highland team against Coffeyville. Highland beat them last year 41-34. Then they got the lead here with 42 points. Coffeyville will take the football on a fair catch by number 3. And the Red Ravens will have the football 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line with 9:15 to go in contest.
1st and 10 from their own 47-yard line.
Butler still leads Independence 28-21 with 10:42 to go in that ball in Independence. Garden City down Iowa Central today 35-0 non-conference action. Garden ranked number 1 in the nation. So Red Raven football 1st and 10 on their own 47 with 9:15 to go in the contest. Trailing the Scotties 42-10. Pass out to the flat pass. It's going to be intercepted by the Scotties. Coming up with the interception. No, they're going to mark him down. They're going to say it's incomplete. Dominique Williams going after his 4th interception of the year, but they're going to say it touched the ground. And Dominique now pleading his case with the official on the far side. It looked like he was under it. It looked like he had it, but the official says no.
He was closer than we were.
across the right-hand side. Almost bobbled it away, but a nice job of pulling it back in was number 26. Isaiah McIntyre with a nice grab. He's brought down by number 28 for the Scotty, Tyreek Washington. Freshman out of Wichita, tackle. First and 10, Coffeyville on the Highland 35. Key looking down the field, crossing right. That's intercepted. Jeremiah Hill with the football on the interception. Hill will get it back out near midfield. And Jeremiah coming down with his first interception of the season. And the Scotties will be in business first and 10 on their own, 49. The ball right on midfield at the 50. Second INT thrown this afternoon by Coleman Key, excuse me. Scotty football, first and 10 at the 50-yard line. They're going to give it off to number 21, I believe it is.
4-yard carry by number 17, Raquan Dickens.
Raquan Dickens, number 17 with the football. He'll pick up 4 on the carry down to the Red Raven 46. 8:23 enrolling here in the ball game. Tristan Spear in lineup now at quarterback in relief of Khalil Render, who's had 4 touchdowns this afternoon, 3 through the air and 1 on the ground. Scotty's got the reserves in here up big. I believe that's number 27, Alex Bott now in the lineup. That running back. That is Raquan Dickens, number 17, my mistake. So Dickens picks up the first and 10 on consecutive carries. Ball down on the Red Raven 39. Highland goes to Ellsworth, Iowa. Take on the Panthers next Saturday at 1 o'clock. Coffeyville takes on Indy in Indy at 7 o'clock next Saturday. Both teams concluding their regular season play. Dickens, nice juke move, gets away from one defender, fights for a first and 10 all the way down to the 25-yard line. Nice running by the freshman sophomore out of Largo, Florida. Dickens, who came into the contest with 63 carries on and 486 yards for a 7.7-yard average. He's ran the ball now 13 times for 78 yards for a 6-yard average here today. Marquez Terry into the lineup to give Dickens a breather. They turn, give it off to Terry. Terry looking for a hole. He's met. Spin move, gets away. Again, Terry fighting for yardage. He'll pick up after he was stopped near the line of scrimmage. You have to love the way that young man runs.
6-yard carry by number 2, Marquez Terry.
-2 to +6.
A gain of 6 on a play where there should have been a gain of 1. Second down, 9 on the Coffeyville 19-yard line. Terry again, the ball carrier, fighting his way near the first and 10. He'll be about a yard short. He'll stop him at the 16-yard line.
Again, a 3 on the play by number 2, Marquez Terry. Scotty's down by 3rd and 1.
Terry, who came into the season, ranked number 3 all-time in single-season rushing yards. He's now in second place behind legendary Ron Dupree, set in 1966 of 1,191 yards. Around the left-hand side. Ball pops out, but the ball is down on the ground as it came out of the hands of Raquan Dickens. Vernon Dasher back in the ball game for the Red Ravens. Picked up the football, but after the play was blown dead. 1st and 10 Highland. As we're on the Red Raven 11. 5:30 and rolling in the ball game.
From the Red Ravens, 11-yard line.
So 1st and 10 on the 10. It is a 1st and goal now.
First and 10 on the
Dickens gets over the 10, down to about the 8. Highland exclusively running the football here. Second down. It is now
Get a 3 on the play, brings up 2nd and 7.
second down and 7. My mistake is I cut to Bobby later there for a moment. Happens more and more the older I get. Scotty's taking their time. Play clock down to 10. Tristan Spear, quarterback, gets the Scotty to the line of scrimmage. 4, 3, 2. They give it off to the big guy. Jamal Wooten plows ahead inside the 5-yard line down to the Coffeyville 4. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2. 4:15 to play in the contest. 42-10 Highland. Scotty ranked 18th in the nation. Coffeyville ranked number 9. Again, the 42 points, most points ever scored in Highland against Coffeyville in school history, dating back to 1968. Highland trying to pick up their 5th victory over the Red Ravens in school history. Touchdown, Highland. Raquan Dickens goes in for the Scotty touchdown. That is his 4th TD rushing on the year. Version here with 3:50 to go in the contest. Spear gives it off to Wooten. Wooten met the line of scrimmage, and the 2-point conversion attempt will not be good. So with 3:50 to go in the ball game, Highland 48, Coffeyville 10. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a bit. You're watching the Scotty Sports Network. Red Raven defenders standing at their own 15. Low kick picked up by one of the up men. That's number 85 for Coffeyville, as they've got the all-hands team in, figuring Highland might try an onside kick. Lake Hoffman on the return, a freshman out of Winfield, Kansas. Scotty, the Red Ravens will have the football 1st and 10. Ball on their own, 37-yard line with 3:44 to play. New quarterback in for the Red Ravens. As soon as I can get him to turn. Number 9 is Kellen Newton. And the ball given off number 45. Again, that is Leonard Green, third with the ball.
Number 45, Leonard Green.
Tackle made number 21, Isaiah Gray. 1st and 10 on the running play. Again, the quarterback for the Red Ravens now is Kellen Newton, 6'4", 210-pound sophomore out of Dodge City, Kansas. Completed 59% of his passes, just 23 out of 39 now. Ball given again off to Green, stiff arm. Met behind the line of scrimmage by the Scottish number 32, Stephen Delane. Delane with 29 tackles coming in this afternoon. A freshman out of Brookville, Florida, on a stop. Holds the Coffeyville Red Ravens to no gain. Second down and 10, Coffeyville on the Highland 45. Clock continues to run at 3 minutes. Hand off. Fast down the middle. Wide open receiver number 13 is Jonah Freeze. Freeze makes it all the way down to the 15-yard line before he is tackled by number 40 for the Scotties, Trey Carter, sophomore out of Kansas City, Kansas. Freeze is the wide receiver, a sophomore out of Bonner Springs, 6'5". First and 10 Red Ravens on the Highland 15-yard line. Coffeyville trying to get some more points here late in the contest. Give it off to the big guy. Green plows his way inside the 10. Close to the 9. He is tackled by number 88, Jim Filston. Filston, a freshman out of Palm Beach, Florida, with 42 tackles coming into the contest. Red Ravens back to the line of scrimmage. Again, they give it off to Green. Grabbed an arm tackle by Trey Carter. Going to stop. It'll be third down, and we'll call it 2. Ball on the Highland 7-yard line. 1:50 to go in the ball game. Fake handoff. They looking. Newton on the run. Throw it in the end zone, incomplete.
There was nobody in front of it.
The pass is intended for number 10, Cole Murphy.
They're going to go for it.
So the Red Ravens with the football now. 3rd and 2. Christian, it is 4th. My down marker guy is getting a little slow in the contest here with $1:37 to play. So it is 4th and 2. Pass out into the flat, complete. And it's going to be short of the 1st and 10 on a nice tackle by number 12, Antonio Cole. Cole, a nice tackle, and Coffeyville will turn the football over on down. Scotty, keep the Red Ravens from the end zone.
Scotties, take over on down.
Coffeyville with 3 timeouts left in the contest.
Well, they won't start.
But at this point, I doubt they'd use them.
If they go out of bounds. If they go out of bounds, they'll stop.
Highland's going to come away with their 7th victory of the year, the first time been done since 1993. Most points ever put up against Coffeyville in school history of 48 points. A couple other records set today by the Scotties as individuals and as teams. Scotties defeating Coffeyville for just the 5th time in school history. As Christian Spears will take a knee in a victory formation, and we'll try to get out of the house with a 48-10 victory.
Call timeout.
Highland taking their time. We'll run the clock down. Red Ravens are going to go to 3 and 4 in conference play. They're going to fall to 6 and 4 on the year. Scotties are going to go to 4 and 3 in play. 7 and 3 on the year. Highland with the tiebreaker over Dodge City. Should Dodge City win their last regular season game. Scotties are going to claim 3rd place in the conference this year with a 4 and 3 record. Butler leads Independence at 4 and 2 in conference play. Then we take a knee, and that one should do it with 22 seconds left. Again, your final score from Kessinger Field here this afternoon. It is your Highland Scotties defeating the 9th-ranked Coffeyville Red Ravens 48-10.
With your final score, your Scotties 48,
scoring summary
Like
went
to thank
this way
everybody
in
for
the
coming out. Please
contest.
have a seat. Trip home.
In the first quarter with 11:58 to go, Coffeyville got on the board on a 3-yard run by Barksdale. And the kick was good by Cooper Lee. Coffeyville led the only time in the contest, 7-0. Highland came back with 8:23 to go in the first quarter. As Damari Kitts picked up an 8-yard pass from Cleo Render. Render's pass for two-point conversion. The Sky cleared it 7-6. With 5:24 to go in the first quarter. Damari Kitts picked up his second touchdown of the day, a 33-yarder from Render. Ronnie Jameson ran the extra point in for a 14-7 lead. With 5:37 to go in the second quarter, Cooper Lee of Coffeyville kicked a 21-yard field goal to draw the Red Ravens within 4 at 14-10. Highland scored the remaining touchdowns with 5:21 to go in the second quarter on a 89-yard punt return by Ronnie Jameson. Marquez Terry, the rest failed. Scotties led it 20-10. With 5 seconds to go in the half, Balin Brunson collected a 9-yard pass from Cleo Render's third touchdown pass of the day. And just the first touchdown pass for Brunfeld of the year. In the third quarter, scored on as Brunfeld picked up the second touchdown of the game, a 54-yarder. Khalil Render now with 4 touchdown passes. Jameson's run failed. With 3:58 to go in the third quarter, Khalil Render ran it in from 15 yards out. Apparently Jameson's pass was incomplete, and the Scotties led it 42-10. Final score of the contest came on a 4-yard run by Raquan Dickens with 3:50 to go in the contest. Jamal Wooten's rush failed, and the final score was 47-10 in favor of Highland. Scotties overall ran the football 59 times for 270 yards. They picked up 215 yards through the air, 12 of 23 for Render. No interceptions, 4 touchdown passes. For the Red Ravens, Cameron Key threw the ball for 163 yards, 15 out of 40 with 2 interceptions and no touchdowns. Kellen Newton threw the ball 3 times for 27 interceptions, no touchdowns. For Coffeyville, it was Leonard Green, 7 carries. Barksdale had 9 yards. McCray had 3 yards. For the Scotties, Marquez Terry carried the ball 27 times for 113 yards. For the team did not score today, Raquan Dickens scored a touchdown. 17 carries for 104 football. Receiver for the with 5 receptions for 100 yards. Balin Brunfeld with 72 touchdowns. 66 yards. Malik Stanley caught the ball 4 times for 36 yards. Again, Coffeyville, the number 1 team in the conference in passing, came in averaging, to get this right, they came in averaging 200 through the air today. Or ran 70 yards. Again, for the Coffeyville Red Ravens. 10. Checkers, the ball. Ellsworth up in Iowa Falls next Saturday at 1 o'clock in their final game of the year. I understand Tyler and Urban will go up there and try to make a broadcast from Iowa Falls. From Kessinger Field in Highland, Russ Arms. We'll see you next time.